Using the Mimio Studio Toolbar Part 2. We will take a look at many of the tools available on the Mimio Studio Toolbar that you will see indicated on the screen. The first tool is the text tool. It allows you to create text boxes in the Mimio Studio Notebook. There are a number of different options that you have when creating a text box to include fonts, font size, bold, italic, underline, superscript, subscript, alignment left, center, and alignment right, bullets, and color options. You will find the text tool on your Mimio Studio toolbar, and it's right there. In this example, we will title this box as Effect by clicking on the text icon, clicking on the screen, and typing in Effect. We can change the font, the size, we can bold it, and we can change the color to red. Any font that you have currently installed on your computer will show up in the list of fonts. The Line and Shape tool can be used to create lines or a variety of shapes. We will begin with creating lines with or without arrows. If you right-click or hold down the left click while on the line icon, you can choose from a line segment, a line with an arrow at the end, at the start, or at both ends. In addition to drawing a line, you can use the Line Styles tool to indicate the type of line, including a solid, a dashed, or a square dotted line. And then using the available color palettes and thickness slider, you can also adjust these features of the lines that you draw. In this example, the objective for the student will be to indicate which animals live in a particular biome by drawing a line from the animal to its corresponding biome. To draw a line, all I need to do is select the Line tool by clicking and holding or right-clicking, choose Line. I can go ahead and choose the color I want, and the line style, I'm going to keep it solid, and simply make the connection. Here I believe both the ermine and the lemming live in the grassland. I could have also drawn a line and choose any line that I've drawn, and I can use the slider tool to make that wider or thinner, as well as change the color. I can also, with that selected, change the line style from a solid line to a dash line or to a square dot line. Next, we'll take a look at the various shape tools available on the Mimio toolbar. The available shapes that you can draw include the rectangle, the ellipse, the triangle, the right triangle, a five-pointed star, a hexagon, and a pentagon. And you'll find all of these shape tools located right on the Mimio toolbar. If I left-click and hold or right-click, the line tool is right there, but right underneath the lines are all of the different shape tools. As with the line tool, you also have the option of modifying the line style, the color, and the thickness of the shape border. With all of the shapes, you're able to adjust the exterior color as well as the interior color, along with the outline thickness by adjusting the thickness slider. The exterior color is always the top panel, and the interior color is always the bottom panel. Simply select one and choose your color. In this activity, we will finish the pattern provided by creating the appropriate shapes and placing them in the appropriate spaces in the pattern. In this example, our next shape would be an orange square with a red outline. So I'm going to choose the rectangle shape. I'm going to choose the exterior color being red and the interior color being orange. Now notice I do not have orange located on my color palette here. So I can simply click into the extended color palette and choose an orange color. Or if it's not there, I can always define my custom color by clicking the Define Custom Color box and choose my color that I would like. But I'm going to stick with this orange color that we see in the basic color palette. And you can simply draw your box. Now if I wanted to make that look exactly like my first box, I could select that box and I could use the slider tool and take that outside border down just a little bit. For the next shape, you'll notice it's a right triangle that has a blue dashed border as well as a yellow inside fill. So I can choose a right triangle, choose a blue border, and a yellow interior border, and I'm going to choose the dashed line. And I can draw my right triangle. The last feature within the Line and Shapes tool is shape recognition. This will allow you to draw simple shapes which will transform automatically into perfect shapes that you can then modify. There is another video tutorial that will show you how to use this fantastic tool. There are two tools that will help you bring color into the notebook file that you are creating very easily. The color picker tool allows you to select any color on your screen and apply it to any drawn object or text object. I can select an object that I'd like to change, go over to my color picker, and choose any color that I like. I'm going to choose this red color, and you'll see it apply to the shape that was already drawn. The Object Fill tool will allow you to select any object that you've already drawn, a text box, or even the entire page, and apply any color with the click of your mouse. Either pick your color from the color palette or choose any color that you see on your screen with the color picker, and you can easily add color. I can choose a color, and then I can click wherever I'd like and fill that color in. I can even apply it to the entire page. Next, we have the Insert File icon. The Insert File icon allows you to import documents, images, and multimedia directly into your current notebook. To insert a file, click on the Insert File icon. You'll have two choices. You'll want to pick Insert File. Simply browse to the file that you want to insert. I'll choose this PDF file. Double-click it or click and open. That file will load. You'll notice down here in the bottom left corner that document is now loading into your Mimio Studio notebook. You can now see that the PDF has been inserted and you're able to use all of the tools available on the Mimio toolbar, including the zoom in tool and the pen tool, as well as the highlighter and anything else within the Mimio toolbar. The last icon is a screen clipping tool. You'll have a choice of insert file or screen clipping. The screen clipping tool can be used to capture images from sources outside of Mimio Notebook. This can be used on web pages, Excel files, Word documents, and anything that appears on your screen. There is another video tutorial which will outline how exactly to use the various components of the screen clipping tool. It is a great tool, and I encourage you to investigate that video.